Hello, my friends. Heather here. I hope you're having a beautiful, fabulous day. I am super excited to announce the grand opening of our Resistance Cure workshop happening right now. So if you want in, leave a comment, say me, say workshop, and I will get you the link to get one of the 100 spots for this workshop. Now, a little bit about what the workshop even is. In fact, I'm actually going to share my screen and show you the exact page. Nope, not that one, this one that I'm looking at here about this Resistance Cure workshop. So a little bit about behind the scenes. Mark Johnston and I have been helping, thousands of couples, and we have really been honing in on our method and our process to help our clients get the very best results. And Mark has been working with a group of select beta clients in a group coaching setting to help them to turn their marriage around, to help them when their spouse says, I don't want to work on it with you. I want a divorce. I'm not willing to go to therapy. I don't even want to talk to you. And you have massive amounts of resistance. So leave a comment. Tell me if you have massive amounts of resistance from your spouse right now. If so, you're not alone. Well, working with these clients whose spouses have so much resistance, in fact, I'll show you some of their stories here in a little bit, we found that it was really important that we address the level of resistance that your spouse has. And working with our clients on the negative story or negative narrative that they have about them and how to change that story or that narrative so they actually want to work on the relationship with you. And because we have really been seeing some incredible results with those beta clients, we decided, hey, let's get this out there to more people. And so that's why we're sharing it with you guys. And the good news is that you get access to this first right now, if you're watching this live stream in any of the groups, before I send it out to our email list of over 80,000 people this evening. So just know that, and then you can get one of those 100 spots, and you'll also be able to save 15% off during the launch. So if you're watching this replay later next week, the price will go up to the regular price and you won't get the 15% off. So just know that you guys are getting the best deal right now. So what we're going to do is combine all of those methods that we found working so well for those beta clients, and Mark Johnston himself, he's our head marriage expert, one of the most sought after marriage experts in the world, is going to share with you guys exactly how we use that process and what that process is that's going to help you flip that script so that your spouse is the one chasing after you. It's going to bust through their resistance so they actually want to work on the marriage with you, okay? So he's going to share this in a 1.5 hour live workshop with the students that get in. And again, remember, we're only extending it to the first, I said 100, it's actually 50 students. No, it's 100 students. That's a typo. We're getting in the first 100 students. And again, you get 15% off during the launch only. So what this is this going to be for you if your spouse is resistant to working on the marriage, no matter what you've tried? That's why it's so important that you learn from an expert so you know what to do instead of guessing or hoping or continuing to do the same things that you may be doing, because they're only going to get you the same results. We're going to show you how to do some different things to get you different results. This is for you if your spouse won't open up and talk to you about the relationship. Mark will show you how to open up and increase communication, even if they aren't talking right now. This is for you if your spouse doesn't see the changes that you're making or they don't believe the changes that you're making. This is also for you if your spouse continues to move away from you and wants a divorce, is having an affair, or is putting up the walls. And this is for you if you're hurt by their rejection, frustrated by their lack of effort and willingness, and afraid of being alone. So if that is you, then this workshop is for you. In the workshop itself, we're going to uncover why your spouse is resistant to you, show you how to use your spouse's resistance to your advantage, and how it's actually often even a good sign. That might sound really, really strange, but Mark is going to show you how resistance might actually be a good sign that things are moving in the right direction, and how we're going to actually embrace resistance from your spouse as a step in the process to recovering and restoring your relationship fully. We're going to show you what you may be doing that is unintentionally pushing your spouse away, and you may not even know it. and the one text message you can send that will get them to talk with you. In fact, I've seen so many clients use just this one simple text message, and it's really helped to get things going in the right direction. Learn the most effective conversation starters that will get them to open up to you and take the pressure off so they stop running away from you more. Have them believe the changes you are making so they start taking steps towards you. And ultimately, the whole goal here, right, is we want to shift your spouse's negative perception or story of you into a positive desire to rebuild your relationship. So you're going to take their resistance, their unwillingness to work on the marriage, and flip that so that they want to talk to you, they want to open up to you, they eventually will want to work on the relationship with you. So here are some of the details, okay? Again, if you want in, make sure you leave a comment saying me or say workshop, and I'll get you the link so that you can join before those 100 spots are gone. So it's happening live August 25th, next week. And here are the times. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, and 8 p.m. UK. Now, if you can't be there live, that's totally okay. In fact, you're not going to miss anything because you're going to get the email that is only going to be emailed to the students after 24 hours after the workshop. Okay. So that is how it all happens. And only those that get in right now are going to get the full workshop. Now, I mentioned all those clients, right? I talked about the beta clients that Mark's been working with, and I wanted to share with you a little bit of their results, like what happened, right, with these clients, and why are we so excited about sharing this resistance cure method with you guys. So here is a client named changed and anonymous for privacy, but she says, my husband said he was done and we were going to be divorced and no one would change his mind. Talk about resistance, right? Like this is a level 9, 10 of resistance. Leave a comment. Let me know how resistant your husband or wife is on a scale of 1 to 10. And the wins. I'm a happier person. My husband's desire to be with me is coming back. So be encouraged. Listen to the coaches. Follow the program steps. Listen to the training again and again. It works. Hats off to High Thrive. You taught me to be loving and desirable wife. And thanks be to God, none of this would be without him. Here's another client. I went from basically my best friend hating me and wanting to move away to we just both notarized letters to withdraw our divorce filing. So maybe even further on the scale here with this client, her husband, not just resistant to working on the marriage, but actually hating her and wanting to be completely away from her, to the point now where they have withdrawn their divorce. A few more here. Less than a month ago, she wanted nothing to do with me, divorce immediately with no other options. Now she's talking about possibly pulling divorce off the table. All right. And they're showing the progress there that happens as you go through this process. Here's another client. He never wanted to come home. I tried to figure out what was missing, but didn't know what it was until I found the podcast for this group. Wow, we have moved the needle more in a month than in a whole 3 years. Okay. And so it's really helping them to reduce that resistance from their spouse. So there's a picture, a little video where I'll tell a little bit more about the details of this workshop here. So if you want to get in on this workshop, today is the official grand opening. We're super, super excited to get you guys in, and our hearts are in this. We want you guys to succeed. We want you to be able to heal this relationship because it is important and it is sacred and you are worthy and deserving of love. So make sure you do not miss out on the opportunity to get into this workshop. Mark Johnson does not do this hardly ever. And so it's a really, really great way to be able to learn directly from him and get his perspective on what you can do in the next 24 hours, even to start to see improvement in your relationship, to move your relationship forward and to move it towards the healing and the restoration that your heart is craving. We're here to help you every step of the way. So make sure you guys join as soon as you can. Put the link, put the comment, me or workshop below, and I will send you the link to join right away. As always, we are here to help your marriage succeed and thrive, to be healthy and functional. So cannot wait to hear from you guys and to truly see your marriage thrive.